Hi everyone, I'm JC and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing something that I don't really want to do, and it's trying all of my least favorite foods. I have 6 different things. I'm going to try to put them in like what I think would be my least favorite at the very end. So we'll see how this goes. Before we get started, please like, subscribe, and share this video with everyone you know. Let's get into it. Alright, first up is grape juice. I'm actually not a juice person in general, but grape juice is definitely my least favorite. When I was a little kid, I used to like gag drinking it. I'm grown up, so I'm not going to be dramatic about it, but let's see how this goes. It's very dark. To me, grape is just like medicine, no matter how like it tastes. Yeah, it's pretty bad. That's kind of exactly how I remember it. Not terrible. I would probably put it in my mouth again if I had to. So on a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being like absolutely disgusting, I'm just gonna give this a 1. It's like nothing I would buy ever again, but not terrible. All right, next up we have this tuna in a bag. So honestly, this is a little bit of a cheat for me because I don't like any seafood, and if this was like salmon or like crab, this would probably be at the very end because I can't stand it. But I didn't want to do that to my family, cook that and have like the smell in the house, so we're going with tuna in a pouch. My sister, she said she would never ever try this. My grandpa eats this stuff, so I'm hoping it's not that bad. Oh my gosh, this looks terrible. It smells like cat food. Oh my gosh. That's what we're working with. Regretting life choices. When I was little, I used to like eat tuna salad, not like willingly, but I did if we had it at parties and it was the only thing. This is not flavored stuff either, by the way. This is literally just in water. I'm sure there's a bunch of salt in it to try to make it better, but oh look, more protein than in one large egg. It smells just like cat food. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of just tastes like chicken. Not great, but not terrible. Has kind of like a fishy aftertaste, but I thought it was actually gonna be much worse. Honestly, I'm not really sure this was worse than the grape juice. So I think I'm gonna give this another 1. Alright, third up we have Twizzlers. This is going to be very controversial, but this is like one of my least favorite things. I feel like this is where the video is starting to get a little bit scary. My mom and my grandma love these. My sister, she doesn't really like them. She doesn't think they're that gross, but here we go. They're all stuck together. In the nicest way possible, I would describe Twizzlers as if you wanted to like eat a crayon. So I feel like that's what they taste like. They have the worst texture and they smell terrible. Okay, here we go. Hard as a brick. To me, these have like no flavor, like at all. And if it is flavored, I definitely wouldn't say it's strawberry. They're hard as a brick. They taste stale without being stale. And yeah, not great at all. I'm gonna give these like, I think a 3. Not good. Alright, next up, if you've watched my previous videos, one video, I did like a cottage cheese video with recipes to make me try to like it because I absolutely hate it. So we're gonna give it a try. I am kind of excited though because it has like the strawberry puree at the top, and maybe if I like mask it, but I am gonna try it plain first. Look at how cool that is. Oh boy, here we go. Wow. I haven't had plain cottage cheese in a very, very long time. Well, the strawberries look really good though. Okay, we're gonna try the cottage cheese first, plain. Gosh, it's so chunky. Oh my gosh, that is terrible. Yeah, that is like the worst thing so far, and probably it might stick to be the worst thing. Do you want to try the strawberries though? And like a little bit of cottage cheese. The strawberries are actually really, really good, but this cottage cheese was one of the worst things I've ever put in my mouth. I forgot how bad it tastes plain. I don't know. You see on Instagram, like people just eating this by the spoonful. I could never willingly. So I'm gonna give this like a 4 out of 5. Honestly, maybe a 5 out of, no, I'm gonna stick with a 4 out of 5 because I know some things are coming up that I really dislike. 4 out of 5. However, the strawberries, that was like a 10 out of 10 for like the way they taste. That was really good. Okay, sorry if my hair is a mess. I don't want to touch it because I have the next item on my fingers. Okay, these last two things, I actually wasn't sure to put which order to put them in, but so they may be tied, but this is disgusting. If you hear water running, my mom's taking a shower, by the way. This is eggs. I don't like scrambled eggs, I don't like fried eggs, but I think out of all the ways you can make them, I think hard-boiled is probably my least favorite. Oh gosh, they're terrible. I just don't like the texture. I think they taste bad. I can't even eat a lot of French toast because it could be too eggy. I just hate it. So I'm gonna try to get a bite with everything, the yolk and all. Also, backstory, when I was in a hospital once, I had to do this like procedure where you had to eat eggs in like 5 minutes, and it was absolutely disgusting. Here we go. That actually wasn't that bad. I'm kind of surprised. Cottage cheese was much worse. I mean, I don't like it, but I also don't hate it. Very, very surprised. I'm gonna give it like a 3 out of 5. I really thought that was gonna be a lot worse. Plus, it's like cold, which grosses me out, and there's no salt or pepper on it. So, kind of surprised. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3. Maybe it was my grandpa. He boiled this for me. Maybe put some extra love in it. Alright, we are at the finale, a slice of cheese. Ever since I was a very, very little girl, I have always hated cheese. I can't really eat pizza. I don't like it on burgers, on salads. And I was gonna go out and get some like fancy like kind of cheese for the video, but honestly, I think I hate American cheese just as much as any other cheese. So, and we had it at the house, so less money to spend at the grocery store. It's just like, I just don't know, I can never do cheese. I'm like the only one in my house too. Everybody else likes it. Here we go. At least it's cold. Maybe that'd be a good thing. Oh gosh. It smells really bad. Yeah, I think that was probably tied with cottage cheese. Makes sense because cottage cheese has cheese in the name. So I'm gonna give that like, okay, maybe cottage cheese was a 5 out of 5 then, because I think I hated this just as much. And I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 5. So not good at all. But yeah, this was a very fun video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye.